Hey y'all, I'm Emily and welcome back to Bama Based, where I find peace in my garden and joy in my kitchen. We're going to continue on with the pepper preservation projects, and we've already made cowboy and cowgirl candy in the previous video, and now we're going to do the easy jalapeno jelly out of the Ball Complete Book of Home Preservation. And this recipe is on page 126. And so it calls to start preparing your jars in your water bath canner, and I already have that going. And then it says to put I'm going to use my food processor, my Ninja food processor, and it says to puree the jalapeno peppers and 1 cup of vinegar until smooth. So it calls for 12 ounces of jalapeno peppers, stemmed, seeded, and deveined, and I've already measured it up. All right. Then it calls for 1 cup of vinegar. All right, I'm going to get the lid on this and get it pureed. So the next step in this recipe is to do another cup of vinegar in a saucepan. I'm going to get it starting to heat up on medium-high heat. Then we're going to add our pepper puree. And also we're going to add 6 cups of sugar. That's 2 cups. 4. And 6. I'm going to give this a stir, get it all mixed together. Smells good. All right, so it's all mixed together. We're going to let this come up to a boil and let it boil for 10 minutes. So while this works on getting to that boiling point, I'm going to finish up the other pepper preservation, and that's just using my vacuum sealer and getting those preserved up. So all those peppers that I harvested today, I just used my chopper, and let me show y'all. It's the Full Star chopper. It's just one of those gizmos. Works amazing. And I just chopped up all the remaining bell peppers and poblanos that I had today. And y'all, I had those 3 massive big bowls, so it's a lot of peppers. And the freezer is already jam-packed full of peppers, but I don't want them to go to waste, so more freezer peppers are going into the vacuum sealer. This is the Food Saver brand, or Food Saver vacuum sealer, but I always use the Cabela's bags. I think the Cabela's bags work better. So I'm just going to get these vacuum sealed closed. And just like that, we have 13 freezer or vacuum sealed packages for meals later on in the year. All right, let's bring our attention back to the jalapeno jelly. All right, so this has been boiling for 10 minutes. And now it says that we need to add our 2 3-ounce packages of liquid pectin. There's one. So here's the second one in there. We need to bring it up to a hard boil for 1 minute. All right, so at a hard boil now. So I'm going to watch the timer and let this hard boil for a minute. With my other hand, I'm going to get the hot jars out of the water bath canner. Whew. All right, it's been going at a hard boil for a minute. It's getting thick. All right, so now I'm going to ladle the hot jelly into my hot jars. And y'all, I just like to have my jars on top of like a cookie sheet or something like that to just lessen the inevitable mess that will be happening. If y'all can hear the hubby in the background, he's talking to our son about football and their fantasy league, something I don't know anything about. All right, guys, so I'm going to use some vinegar and wipe the rims. Out of that one recipe, that's 3, 4, 5. I have 6 jars, and they are very hot. Fingertip tight. Whoop. That was hot. All right, let's do another. And these are already washed rings and lids. Now we are going to water bath can these for 10 minutes, but first it has to boil before we can set our timer. So on high it goes, and I'll bring you back when I take them out. Alrighty, y'all, we are back. Our jalapeno jelly has been water bath canning for 10 minutes, and it's time to take it out. Looks so pretty. Alrighty, y'all. Today was a pretty productive day today. So we did the cowboy candy, cowgirl candy. I canned up the extra cowboy candy brine, and then we also made the jalapeno jelly. I'm already hearing them pop. That's awesome. So this is Emily again from Bama Based, where I find peace in my garden, enjoy in my kitchen. I'll see y'all next time.